All right, so
Listen to the call. I'm smoking, right?
I'm recording.
My bad.
Just wanted you to know.
Mhm.
So, the Araby Analysis we started the other day. We talked about the characters, groups of kids, is in the third paragraph. I talked about, did you have a gang of kids you hung out with when you were younger? You're going to talk about that. I sure had a gang. Everybody in the whole neighborhood came together really until we hit high school. We all still know each other and talk to each other pretty much, but our friendships divided. So you're going to talk about your childhood. Then it asks about authority figures. And in the story, the priest, the aunt and uncle, etc. And we go on to infatuation. You're going to tell me, how does the boy um, describe Megan's sister? Did you ever have puppy love? Oh my God, I think I had puppy love all the time. Why does the image and the name of Megan's sister appear in the boy's mind? Why does he feel like he's on a crusade, a quest for this girl? And have you ever had such passion? Oh my God, my first boyfriend, I thought I was going to die. Oh, I was so in Lenny. His name was Lenny.
He sounds like trouble.
And we never even kissed. We never kissed.
He was cute?
Huh?
He was cute?
I thought he was cute.
I know Lenny.
How old was I? 13? Something, 13, 14, you know? That was my first love. But what happened is I was living with my aunt and uncle in Michigan, on Lake Michigan. And all the kids got to go down to the beach. And we had beach fires, you know? But I always had to go home early. Everybody started making out after I left. I would hear from my friend Mary, oh, I kissed Dave last night. He's a good kisser. And Jane would say this and that. Anyway, so tell me about one of your loves. All right. But try to go back, your youngest self, because that's how he is. Innocent. Innocent. Um, so in the story, oh my God, I've got this on freeze. I did not mean. Oh, sorry. We are. The noises converged in a single sensation of life for me. I imagine that I bore my chalice safely. Everybody remember, chalice was a vocabulary word. It is a church word too. In the church, when you do communion,
oh, yeah,
the wine is in the chalice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
I used to be drinking that when I was younger, them little shots.
Oh, well, the little yeah, but
No,
this,
cranberry juice. They put cranberry
right, right.
I would be nice.
Sometimes they mix it up. Anyway, safely through a throng of foes. You know what foe means, right? Enemy. Her name sprang to my lips at moments in strange prayers and praises which I myself did not understand. My eyes were often full of tears. I could not tell why, and at times a flood from my heart seemed to pour itself out onto my bosom. I thought little of the future. I did not know whether I would ever speak to her or not. If I spoke to her, how I could tell her of my confused adoration. But my body was like a harp, and her words and gestures were like fingers running upon the wires. So in the priest's room, I was thankful that I could see so little. All my senses seemed to desire to veil themselves, and feeling that I was about to slip from them, I pressed the palms of my hands together until they trembled, murmuring, "Oh, love, oh, love." He is just going overboard with the word, I love the word adoration. I think he's read too many novels. I think he has been isolated from people. He's not running around on the street. So most of Megan's sister's words are in what the boy says. How much do we really know about her? Not much. What kind of character do you think Megan's sister is? Well, as a female, I am going to tell you, she's a pretty girl. And I think she's used to attention. I think she expects attention. That type of girl. The type that I normally wouldn't like because, I don't believe people should expect attention. Um, so, um, so these questions are asking you what you think. So remember, no right or wrong answers. Um, so pay attention to the 10th paragraph. What color and images are associated with her, and what parts of the body? So I'm cheating. As you all know, I do. Let's see what this is my copy, I think. Yeah, that's probably my copy. That doesn't help us. Oh, that doesn't help either. I think it's purple. I just can't remember off the top of my head. So, back to where I was. So, the next question is here it is. Why do you think she should suggest to go to Araby? Anybody have an idea? So when our boy gets up the courage to speak to her, she asks him, "Are you going to Araby?" Why do you think she asks him that?
She's curious. She wants to go. It's a grocery store, so.
So Araby is a big bazaar, sort of like St. Leo's Fair. Have you been to St. Leo's Fair? Probably St. Leo's Fair is smaller than what Araby is. I think she doesn't want to be seen with him. Number one, it's a big, noisy place, so she might be able to avoid him totally. She, if she runs into him, she can say, if somebody, why are you talking to him? She can say, well, everybody comes here. It's a fair, you know. So she's got a good excuse. Secondly, it says, does she really care about him?
No.
No, not at all. Not at all. So
I'm ready to go home.
I know we got a half an hour. So in the third paragraph, the sad thing is they talk about him playing and playing with his friends. In this story, that's like a crucial point because this is the last time he's going to be innocent and playing with his friends. When he comes back from the fair, all his beliefs are shattered. He is no longer the same open young man that he was before going. And that's a shame because who causes this? The girl. How would you characterize? Does he grow older and wiser? Well, yeah, a little, but not like, that's saying, right. Went too far. Oh, God. Okay, so what stops him from going till very late on Saturday evening? I think I talked about this 2 days ago. He needed money from his uncle. But where was his uncle after work? Drinking? Yeah, at the pub. This is Ireland. Everybody finishes work and they go to the pub. So, this made our little boy anxious because it was like a turmoil because he didn't want to ask his uncle for money. He didn't want to tell his uncle he was going to the fair. But he had to tell him the truth. And he also knew the longer he was drinking, the better his chances were that the uncle would say, okay, and here's some money. But, on the other hand, if he might say, no, you can't go. But in the end, he did. So when he finally gets to Araby, why does the boy remember with difficulty goes there? Why does he not buy anything at the fair?
No money.
Well, he got money. So let us leave here and we will continue tomorrow.
Okay.
So